Yo, what's up boys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'll be explaining you my sessions strategy. What do I mean by my session strategies? We go in my strategy, we go Asian session strategy, okay, we go London, and we go New York. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, what do I use for my strategy easily? What time frame? TMF. Okay, we use the 15 minutes, we use the 5 minutes. Okay, this is the time frame we use. What else do we use? What tools? The only tools we use is our indicator. I'll show you later on the video, and we use a Fibonacci tool. That's it. What else do we use? What confluences? We use the FVG, we use the Maxwell shift, and we use the inverse fair value gap. Okay, IFVG, inverse fair value gap. Okay, let me put it all here like this. Okay, so most of you will be asking, bro, does this actually work or no? I'll show you right now in a bit. Let me just open my Discord. I have back tested this strategy. Let me just move my camera to here. I've back tested this strategy and you guys can see the results. I took out 74 trades and my overall win rate was 94%. What do I mean by that? That's something that most of you will be, we might believe in this guy. I'll show you after that. I'll show you my back test I've been doing. Okay, you guys don't believe me, so let's go and show you with the one of the examples. Okay, we go into 15-minute time frame. This is the indicator I use. Okay, this is the indicator I use. It's the name of this indicator is trading sessions. Just use it, bro. Trust me, game changer, bro. Trust. Okay, let me show you an example here. We go the Asian session here. What we need to do, we mark the Asian session high. Remember, I'm on the 15-minute time frame. This will be included later. Okay, we mark the 15-minute. Okay, it doesn't matter if you mark on the 15 or the 5-minute. It doesn't work. I mean, it does work, but it doesn't make any difference. We're gonna come back to the 5 minutes later if we need to. Okay, for the conferences, we wait for London session to open. What we see here, we're gonna wait for London session to either take the high or either to take the low. Okay, so in this case, London session took out the highest. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna look for inverted fair value gap. Can we see any here? We can't see any. Let's go to 5-minute time frame. After we took out this 5 minute, what we see here, we see a inverted fair value gap. Perfect. Here we enter here of this inverted fair value gap. As soon as it closes, put a stop loss above this, and with the Fibonacci tool, let me show you my settings first and then I'll explain you how do I use it. Okay, this is the first one is premium, second discount, third one is premium as well. I think I don't remember well, but still it doesn't matter. We only need the premium discount. These are my settings that I'm using of right now. Let's go back. Okay, let's remove this. Let's go back. We don't target anything right now. Okay, we're gonna use the 5-minute time frame. Okay, or the 15-minute time frame, doesn't matter. We use the Fibonacci tool. We mark the high of the Asian session, and then what we do, we mark the low of the Asian session, and of that, let me just put it right here. After we mark it, then we can proceed to post or take profit. Okay, we take profit right here. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame so it looks way better. Okay, perfect. So this was the 0.5, the discount. We mark the discount of the Asian session. We enter of the inverted fair value gap after London session took out the high. Okay, and that's a 3RR easily. Let's move on to another Let's move on again to another, what's called example. Here, perfect. We go on perfect here. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, we mark the high and then we mark the low of the Asian session. We wait for London session to take out any of these, doesn't matter. What are we looking for now? We're looking for inverted favorable gap right here. Where do we see one? We see one perfectly here. Perfect one here. Okay, what do? We mark the 0.5 again, from the high to the low. We can target more, but that's for what I go for, and it's for me. For me, it's way safer. Okay, so I enter off this body close candle. I put the stop loss below the inverted favorable gap, and I target the 0.5. Okay, that's when I play it safe. Okay, let me remove this and this. Oh my god, where did it go? Okay, but whenever we see liquidity, guys, for example, there's liquidity at this point over here, there's liquidity at this point over here. What's the market most likely gonna do? Reverse to the liquidity point, because as I told you in another video, market's always moving toward liquidity. That's it. It's always hunting people's stop losses. And if I want to risk a little bit more, okay, I will put my TP right here. That's another 3 RR. Okay, let's move everything again. Let's look for another example. Let's see. Perfect one here again. What do we see here? We mark the highs, okay, of the Asian session, and we mark the lows of the Asian session. Okay, it doesn't matter what time frame you're on, but you gotta be on the 15-minute and the 5-minute time frame, so it's easier for you. Okay, what do we do after market? The London session has taken out the Asian session's high. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna look for inverted favorable gap. We can see one perfectly, like perfectly here. Here we go. Okay, let me remove this and this, and now we're gonna mark the 0.5. so right here we're gonna enter of this body close. Okay, we put our stop loss, oh my god, right here. Okay, and we target this. Okay, but as I told you before, I took out this trade. Okay, and look, there's liquidity right here, and market's always hunting liquidity. Okay, always hunting liquidity, always it's always hunting liquidity. We can go for a longer one. There you go, easy as that. That's a 2RR again, easy job. Okay, let me show you example by drawing it. Okay, we go here, the Asian session. Okay, market is what, accumulating, you can say. Okay, like this, and like this. Then what comes? It comes London session. Perfect. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna mark the highs of the Asian session and the lows of the Asian session. Now we gotta wait for London session to either take out the low or the high. For example, in this case, it took out the high. Okay, in this case, it took out the highs. Okay, it's moving toward this. But now, what we're gonna do here, as I told you, whenever London session takes out Asian sessions high or low, and in this example, Asian sessions high got rated in London session, the high got rated in London session. What are we looking for? We're looking for sells, and vice versa. It took out the low, we're looking for buys. Okay, what we see here, we see a inverted favorable gap. Let me just, okay, we see here an inverted favorable gap. Okay, right here. And what we're gonna do over there, we gotta enter just at the body close of the inverted favorable gap, we mark the high, or you can put it above the inverted favorable gap, but I prefer for you to put it above the high, so it's a safe play. And now with the Fibonacci tool, we mark the high and we mark the low, and we target the 0.5 for a safe play. Okay, for a safe play. In trading, you always gotta play safe. You gotta take risks, but you gotta play safe. You gotta know risk management. You gotta know how to trade, when to trade. No over trading, no revenge trading, none of the bullshit like that. So I really, this was an easy example of one of my strategies. I'll show you one right now. I'll show you the examples I've got here on my disk. Okay, that I back tested it. Let me open it for you. This one, perfect example. Another one, another inverted fair value gap entry, another inverted fair value gap entry. Let's go on to the channel, back test. Another inverted fair value gap entry, perfect one, guys. Trust me. Like, I don't know why you guys keep on like trading random what it's called supply and demand. Bro, you gotta stick to one strategy if you wanna be profitable, right? You gotta stick to one strategy, and you gotta know risk management. That's all you need to be profitable as of this moment right now. That's all you need to do to be profitable right now. So that was all the video for today. If you guys have any questions, just send a comment or something, I don't know, and I'll answer it. Yeah, so take care, guys.